Hello, it's Jay here again, and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we're still carrying on with the Fight GUI. Now we have nearly come to the end of what I'm going to do with Fight GUI. For now I broke it into little blocks, so we'll need this lesson. We'll definitely need one more video, but hopefully we should be able to get around to actually testing the GUI in the next video, and then we can sort of move on, do other things, and come back to the GUI at a later date. Just try and keep things interesting for you. Because I know we've been doing the GUI for a while, but for now we're going to create two new boards in the Fight Manager script. Again, you can put these where you like. I'm going to put underscore, and I'm going to give this a name of displayed character clip. And we're going to put this into the comments. Defines if we've played the character name voice clip. We'll just copy and paste that in below, and we'll change character to 1. So sorry for the delay in getting this video out. This is actual the third time I've tried to record this video. I've had a few problems, but hopefully they're all sorted now. But saying that, now we've actually created the board. So we have one for the character clip, one for the one clip. We'll set them to false on startup. So we'll begin with the played character clip. And obviously you can put these wherever you like within the void start. So I'm just going to go through these things very quickly because it is nothing we haven't done before. And this is just to do with a little change I've made just to make sure that we get no glitches on the audio. We don't want that, so this will definitely help. So I've set both of those to false now in the void start, and with that done we can come to the display winning character name. And yes, I have just noticed the typo. I will fix that off camera. But for now, we're going to create another if block in this function. And this one is important where it goes. And I'm going to put it below this return line here. So please just be aware of that. We're going to say if the played character clip is equal to false, and I should have opened brackets first. That would have made things easier. Let's just do that now. So it's equal to false, which means we haven't played it. We're going to cut and paste the audio clip line in there. So we play it. Now it's been played, we set character clip to true. And this may not be an issue for some of you, but I find running this, sometimes these voids can get read twice, and it just helps prevent any audio glitches. So we just use the board just to make sure it's played once, set to true. If it is read again, we're now at true and it won't play again. So we'll just put this into the comments that we're setting it to true. And we'll paste that in. And below that, before we get to the display wins text, we're going to create a new function, and this is going to be of type private enumerator. And I'm going to give this a naming convention of fight GUI pause. And in this function, first we'll yield return new. And I'll actually use wait for seconds real time in brackets afterwards. I'll use 3. You will need to obviously adjust this value, but this is going to ensure that the voice clip, this one here, has finished playing before we switch to this function. So if you find they're overlapping, this needs to be increased. If you find this too big a pause, obviously decrease. And I'll quickly put this into the comments. So what we're going to do is say we're going to wait for this many seconds, whatever value you have. Display wins text is equal to true. So after we've waited that many seconds, this is what we'll do. We'll set this variable to true. And then we'll switch to the display wins text, which means we need to come back to display winning character name, and we need to actually cut the line where we switch states. Let's paste that in to the GUI pause, and instead we're actually going to start the GUI pause function. We do that with the start coroutine, like any enumerator. So let's just quickly put that in. So now we just have a function in the middle which just acts as a pause. We're in the first state, displaying winning character name. When we've done what we need to do, we switch basically to the GUI pause, which basically means we start the function. This function starts, we wait for this many seconds, set this variable to true, then switch to the displays wins text, and now we can come to the display win text function. So in here we actually shouldn't need this line now, this if block return, so let's get rid of that. And what we're going to do is actually just set up the audio clip as we have here, only this time it's if the one clip is equal to false. So let's put that. if it's equals false, open and close brackets, sorry, not set, if is equal to false, then we'll play the clip. So let's cut and paste that in. We'll then set the variable to true to ensure that it isn't played again. And again, we'll just put this into the comments and we'll paste that in there. No need for a pause this time. So you can see how it runs through. So what's going to happen now is hopefully that delay will make sure that we display the wins text. We play the audio clip, which is the most important because obviously the GUI is just going to pop up. And make sure the voice clip has finished playing. Then once it's finished playing, we can draw the one text and play the one audio clip. So I'm just going to save that off there. I'm going to leave it here for this video. However, the next video is going to be rather simple. We just need to fill out these if blocks, which is very easy, and then we can actually do some testing, which I'm sure a lot of you's been looking forward to seeing. So we'll do that in the next video. Simply because I'm actually making some new GUI in the same style that I've redone the startup GUI. So that should be ready for the next video and then we can test it all out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And as always, until then, bye for now.